In order to find the newer version of yourself, you're going to have to let go of the older version of yourself. You're going to have to become extremely vulnerable so that you can take off that last layer of who you were. All right, today we're drinking oolong peach tea. It's actually one of my favorites. The next concept that I have in this video series, I guess, we're going to be talking about letting go. You're going to have to let go of who you were, people you associated yourself with, the thought processes that you had, the practices, the habits that you had. You're going to have to let go of those things. And this step isn't going to be easy. It's not going to be simple. It's going to be a little complicated. It's going to be hard, and you're going to find the version of yourself that you dream of on the other side of it. You have to acclimate to what's around you. Nature will nurture you by doing the things that's hard. It will make you feel uncomfortable, and you're gonna have to get used to the uncomfortability so that you can acclimate to who you need to become. That process looks different for everyone, but it's that time. You have to let go of everything that you were to become a person that you don't know yet, but you will be willing to know. In order to find the newer version of yourself, you're going to have to let go of the older version of yourself. You're going to have to become extremely vulnerable so that you can take off that last layer of who you were. You're going to have to re-soil some things so that the version of yourself that is cooking inside, that trying to get all the pieces in the right area, you're going to have to let it go. You're going to have to let yourself go. You're gonna have to let the expectations go. You're going to have to let society's standard not be what you aim to become. Because when you follow your gut, you are normally headed in the direction of becoming the higher frequency that you are, that you will become, that you will sustain to be. But when you're doing everything that society expects you to do, and one, it's not in the form of your expression, it's not in the flow of your state, it's not allowing you to be as beautiful as you can be at its simplest, you're gonna have to let go. But understand that what happens after letting go is actually you being in a state of flow. You don't grab onto something else. You actually just experience things for what they are. If the people that want to be next to you align with you, they'll align and they'll put in the work to stay, the same way that you'll put in the work to align with them. But understand that things do flow the way that they need to go, and sometimes a lot of paths cross. You're going to have to understand that there are seasons in life. There are seasons of rebirth. There are seasons of growth. There are seasons of rest. There are seasons of doing things consistently. You are going to have to practice every day, auditing what you need, asking yourself, where am I going? How am I going to get there? Why am I doing that? And you're going to constantly reload the navigation of how you're getting through life. You cannot hold on to one specific way of things. You can connect with it, you can understand it, and you can be with it. But when you hold on to something that you connected with about 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 8 years ago, when it's been well overdue for you to reconnect with something else, to grow with something else, to develop into another version of yourself, those things can stunt your growth and stunt the journey that you're supposed to be on. Have you ever noticed that you came across somebody and they stayed in your life for a season and they kept on going, and it was okay because that's how things are supposed to be sometimes? That's okay. You learn, you experience, you grow, and you form the person that you are going to become. You have to unlearn and relearn consistently, all the time. As long as you have the will to learn and the action to back that will, and you keep that practice in rotation. To study philosophy isn't to study one philosopher. It's the act of studying philosophy, creating thoughts and processes. Practice of attachment and detachment. To attach to something is to hold on, to detach is to push away, to pull yourself off of. But when you're in a state of flow, when you're allowing yourself to express, to grow, to experience, and not hold on to things, but to admire things for what they are, to not judge things, just to be in the state of flow, that's when you're able to experience and grow and process without ego attached to it, without others' values and perceptions that were leaned onto you at young ages or recently. You have to let go of those things to find yourself in the flow state. Allow yourself to be as understanding, as open, as real, as connected as you can be without disconnecting from yourself. When you allow yourself to step into the version, most highest frequency of yourself, you're allowing yourself to grow exponentially in every direction that you need to flourish, to blossom, to help those around you grow. It becomes an energy that's reciprocal and it's not draining. Allow yourself to be who, what, when, where, and why you need to be. You got this. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later.